Sometimes the world looks perfect, nothing to rearrange. Sometimes you just get a feeling like you need some kind of change. No matter what the odds are this time, nothing's gonna stand in my way. This flame in my heart, like a long lost friend, gives every dark street a light at the end. Standing tall on the wings of my dream. The rain and thunder, the wind and haze, I'm bound for better days. It's my life and my dream, and nothing's gonna stop me now.
Think of the great pairings of our time. Lennon McCartney, Tom and Jerry, Hawk and Animal, Legion of Doom. Now add two more to the list: burgers and fries, burgers and beers. Well, today on the Cheeseburger Show, we explore the great companions to great burgers. First up on the list, we're on Lincoln Avenue to a place with fantastic burgers and even better fries. This is the Bad Apple.
For me, French fries are a love. Over here at the Bad Apple, I'm going through about 2 tons of French fries a month. What we got here are my Idaho russets. It's got a really nice starch content that bleeds out. It's a nice sized potato. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it fits perfectly in my little fry press. Builds up the shoulder muscles very well, very well. Straight to the fryer. I have my fry set at 250 degrees. I'm gonna let it probably sit in here for about 3 to 4 minutes. It's gonna start to blanch. I'll pull them out, stick my hand in. This is what you're looking for, like that. And then after that, I chill them down and freeze them. They've got to be completely frozen. That way, when you're cooking them up, they're getting really nice and crispy on the outside. And by the time they're crispy on the outside, they're perfectly cooked all the way through in the middle. The double fry method gives me a nice crispy French fry with a little bit of a softer inside. One of my favorite fries we do over here at the Bad Apple, and our most popular, are the garlic fries. You take your fries and a nice healthy, maybe a little more garlic. You don't know. You don't know what vampires you're gonna be running into. Toss them around in that, make sure all the fries get coated. Smell the garlic.
Wow. Oh boy, all these French fries are making me thirsty. Which begs the question, how exactly do you pair burgers with fries and drinks? Well, fortunately, we're at a place in River North called Drinks Over Dearborn. We're about to meet a man who's known around the city as the Booze Hound.
I think the easiest guideline to talk about is number one, drink whatever it is that you like, first and foremost.
Whatever tastes good.
Whatever tastes good for you. You know, when it comes to pairing with just about anything, people tend to overthink things. An easy pairing rule is make sure the bigger the flavor, the bigger the beverage. And that way the burger won't outshine the beverage, and the beverage won't outshine the burger either.
It's all about balance, is what you're saying.
Yeah, balance with everything in life, in food, is very, very important. You can have fun with it, and you can go similar, and that's another great thing with pairing, is you can do similar flavor profiles and you can do disparate flavor profiles. So similar, California Chardonnay tends to have a lot of oak influence. The buttery notes in the burger, the buttery notes in the Chardonnay, fantastic. When it comes to reds, you can go big and bold, Cabernet, Malbec from Argentina, perfect with beef.
In terms of beer, if you want something to balance with that, obviously you probably want a little heavier, a little darker perhaps.
In this world, in the United States, we are so used to the Budweisers, the Miller Lights, the Coors Lights. We're used to drinking lighter styles of beer. And with a burger, again, to match big with big, we're really better off doing all kinds of alternative styles. IPAs, India Pale Ales can be fantastic. Porters and stouts, which are really the beers that the beer nerds are going for right now. And Belgian beer too. Belgian beer made to go with frites.
Now we've got 3 burgers in front of us, so 3 different burgers. And later in the show, we're going to be pairing these burgers with 3 different drinks to try to take your pairing game to the next level.
I'm Tyrone Arnold. I'm the general manager at Five Guys at Loyola, and we're gonna make some fries today. We got some nice standard potatoes. Nice potatoes, our customers like the long fries, so compared to the shorter potatoes. These are Washington State potatoes. We got our cool potato cutter here. You're gonna take it, set it right here in your potato cutter. You're gonna come with this forward motion. And this is our finished product. Has a nice snap to it. Nice and hard because they absorb the water. Now this is the pre-fry. Now what this does is this process here takes the potato and it starts getting the potato to that mashed potato soft, what we want for our fries. With us here, everything's all about sight and knowing what it looks like. We don't use bells, whistles, and time and stuff like that. We almost kind of like want people to be shorthand cooks. This is the color that you want your pre-fries to be. It's got a nice brown tint to it. How you can tell they're good pre-fries, you take it out, and once it should go limp right over like that. Now they have to sit for 2.5 minutes in our holding section because now what's happening with the fry now is it's starting to settle. Our next fry, our final fry, is going to cook for 2.5 minutes as well. All right, so now you see we got a nice orange color there. We're getting that nice little color, and that's what we want. So how we can do is we can check our fries, how we know if they're done. You want to go ahead and pull one fry. You go ahead, you split it in half, and what you're looking for that mashed potato inside.
Comes in 2 different ways. You guys do a regular fries, and also this is a Cajun style fries with Old Bay seasoning.
Yes.
I have to say, this is one of the best French fries I think I've had, seriously.
Thank you.
You really taste the potatoes. There's a creamy richness to it. I like it, man. You make a good fry.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We do our best.
All right, cheers. All right, we have selected 3 drinks to go with our 3 burgers here. Let's start with the Boston Blackie's Boston Bee Burger, which has bacon, caramelized onions, and American cheese. Let's talk about the drink that you selected this with.
Let's do it. So I want to go with a hallmark beer that's going to be what America's going to be into as far as style, but that's going to have the weight to hold up. So drink local. We went with my friends here from Goose Island. This is their Matilda. This is a Belgian Golden Strong style of beer. That means the alcohol is up, but it is still a golden, delicious beer.
That's beautiful.
Makes the smoke come out from the onions and kind of makes that bacon a little bit earthier and richer in your mouth.
Now moving on to the turkey burger. Let's talk about your selection.
You're not going to get the same fat content and thusly the same rich, bold flavor in a burger. So we're going to dial it down a notch with what I picked. We're going to stay in the beer world in this particular sense. And what I actually picked was this Samuel Smith's. This is their organic lager. Just a really fantastic set of beers. And speaking of lagers, again, there are so many rich, flavorful styles of lager, while still being a lighter, slightly more rigidly controlled style of beer. It's kind of steely and it's directed and it has a little bit of pop from that malt right across the mid palate, and then it finishes really clean and it doesn't give you a lot of overhanging flavor to overpower the turkey burger.
Last but not least, we have made our way to the Grand Lux Mushroom Burger.
This for me was a little bit of a no-brainer, being a child of the Pacific Northwest. So we went with a Willamette Valley, Willackenzie specifically, Pinot Noir.
It's out of Oregon, right?
Out of Oregon. Pinot Noir is a fabulous finicky grape, grows amazingly well in Oregon, and because it really shows off the earthiness.
And for something like a mushroom burger, which is not going to have a lot of fat, something like a Pinot Noir is going to work better than, say, the full bodiness of a Cabernet, right?
That's exactly it. A Cabernet is going to knock this burger out of the park in a bad way. Real nice, gentle earthiness on it. Now when you go back to the burger, you're really going to see the mushroom pop even through the garlic.
That's really cool.
That's
cool.
That's what makes fun, you know, with pairing, and that a lot of people, you get all worried about. Well, there's a lot of different things that can go. A good pairing should make the food taste better and should make the drink taste better. And that's a wonderful hallmark. When you found that combination, you know you've really hit it on the spot.
And that about does it for us here at the Cheeseburger Show. Be sure to read us in the pages of the Chicago Tribune. And if you got a burger you want to recommend us, send us a note at mail@cheeseburgershow.com. Thanks for watching.